They stare with lifeless eyes. Their painted smiles hide something sinister. They are more than toys. They are vessels of fear, haunted dolls. These objects of childhood innocence become twisted into something menacing, something evil. We are drawn to their stories, repulsed and fascinated in equal measure. Why do these inanimate objects evoke such primal terror? The answer lies in the shadows of our minds. Dolls are meant to resemble us, to be our companions, but when a doll takes on a life of its own, it violates the natural order. It becomes a mockery of life, a chilling reminder of our own mortality. We project our deepest fears onto these porcelain faces, fearing the darkness they might hold. The stories of haunted dolls tap into something primal within us. They remind us that not everything is as it seems, that the line between the living and the dead can be blurred, and that sometimes the things that should comfort us can be the most terrifying. Annabelle, Robert the Doll, names whispered in hushed tones, synonymous with dread and unease. These are not just dolls, they are icons of horror. Their legends cemented in pop culture. Their stories steeped in claims of paranormal activity send shivers down our spines. Annabelle, a seemingly innocuous Raggedy Ann doll, gained notoriety for her alleged demonic possession. Her glassy eyes seem to follow onlookers, her presence marked by inexplicable events. Locked away in a glass case, she remains an object of morbid curiosity and fear. Robert the Doll, a sailor-suited figure, is said to have tormented his owner with whispers, mischief, and malevolent intent. Visitors to his museum display claim he moves his gaze, his painted smile a sinister facade. These infamous dolls serve as cautionary tales, reminding us that even the most innocent-looking objects can harbor something sinister. The horror genre has long recognized the chilling potential of haunted dolls. From the silver screen to our television screens, these malevolent toys have terrified audiences for decades. Their presence in film and television is a testament to our collective fascination with the macabre. Child's Play introduced us to Chucky, the red-haired, freckled face of evil. Possessed by the soul of a serial killer, Chucky terrorized audiences with his murderous rampage. The Puppet Master franchise unleashed a troupe of murderous marionettes, each more grotesque and terrifying than the last. These films, while fictional, tap into our primal fear of the unknown. They give form to our anxieties, reminding us that even in the safety of our homes, danger can lurk in the shadows. Why are we so captivated by the idea of a haunted doll? What is it about these inanimate objects that sends shivers down our spines? The answer lies in the depths of our psyche, in the spaces where fear and imagination collide. Dolls occupy a strange space in our world. They are representations of life, yet they are lifeless. We imbue them with personality, with stories, yet they remain inanimate. This dissonance, this unsettling contrast is at the heart of our fear. When a doll is deemed haunted, this inherent creepiness is amplified. The doll becomes a vessel for our anxieties, a reflection of our own mortality. We fear what we don't understand, and the idea of a doll imbued with malevolent sentience is deeply unsettling. Section 5. Real-life horror, encounters with the unexplained. Beyond the realm of fiction, countless tales of haunted dolls circulate in hushed whispers. From antique shops to family attics, these objects of dread surface, bringing with them chilling accounts of unexplained phenomena. These real-life encounters blur the line between folklore and reality, fueling our fascination with the supernatural. Some report dolls moving on their own, their eyes following them with an unnerving intensity. Others claim to hear whispers, giggles, or even disembodied voices emanating from these seemingly inanimate objects. These experiences, often dismissed as tricks of the mind, leave a lingering sense of unease, a seed of doubt planted in the rational mind. Whether these stories are true or simply products of our overactive imaginations, they serve as a chilling reminder that not everything can be explained. They force us to confront the possibility that there are forces at work beyond our understanding. Section 6. The uncanny valley of childhood: why dolls disturb us. The concept of the uncanny valley offers a scientific perspective on our innate fear of dolls. This theory suggests that when an object closely resembles a human but possesses subtle imperfections, it triggers a sense of revulsion and unease. Dolls, with their vacant stares and artificial features, often fall into this unsettling category. Their stillness, their inability to blink or breathe, creates a jarring contrast to our own living, breathing presence. This dissonance between the familiar and the strange taps into our primal instincts, triggering a fight or flight response. The uncanny valley theory suggests that our fear of dolls is not merely superstition, but a deeply ingrained evolutionary response to the potentially threatening. It's a reminder that our brains are wired to be wary of the unusual, the unnatural, the things that defy our expectations. Section 7. Cursed Objects and Folklore, the Ancient Dread of Haunted Dolls. The fear of haunted dolls is not a modern phenomenon. Throughout history, cultures across the globe have imbued dolls with spiritual significance, both benevolent and malevolent. From ancient talismans to effigies used in rituals, dolls have long held a place in folklore and superstition. In some cultures, dolls are seen as vessels for spirits, capable of harboring both good and evil entities. These beliefs often stem from the idea that objects can absorb energy, becoming imbued with the emotions and intentions of their owners. The concept of cursed objects, particularly dolls, is prevalent in many folklore traditions. These objects are believed to carry with them a malevolent presence, often the result of a tragic past or a vengeful spirit seeking retribution. Section 8. The Power of Suggestion, How Belief Fuels Fear. The power of suggestion plays a significant role in our perception of haunted dolls. When we believe something to be true, our minds are incredibly adept at finding evidence to support that belief. This is especially true when it comes to the paranormal, where ambiguity and interpretation reigns supreme. The stories we hear, the images we see, they all contribute to our understanding of haunted dolls. A creaking floorboard becomes a ghostly footstep. A flicker of light becomes a sign of a supernatural presence. Our brains are constantly seeking patterns, trying to make sense of the world around us. When it comes to the unexplained, we often fill in the blanks with our own fears and expectations. Section 9. Haunted dolls in the digital age, memes, creepypastas, and viral horror. The digital age has breathed new life into the legend of haunted dolls. Social media platforms, online forums, and viral content have created new avenues for these chilling tales to spread like wildfire. Memes featuring creepy doll faces, creepypastas recounting terrifying encounters, and viral videos of dolls allegedly moving on their own have become commonplace in the digital landscape. These digital iterations of haunted dolls often blur the lines between fact and fiction, fueling our collective fascination with the macabre. They tap into our primal fears, amplified by the speed and reach of the internet. The digital age has democratized horror, making these chilling tales accessible to a global audience. Whether we believe them or not, these stories continue to captivate and terrify, ensuring that the legend of haunted dolls endures in the digital age. Section 10. A Legacy of Terror, Why Haunted Dolls Will Never Truly Die. Haunted dolls. They are more than just toys, more than just objects. They are vessels of our fears, reflections of our anxieties, and reminders of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of the ordinary. Their stories, passed down through generations, continue to chill and fascinate us. Why do these tales endure? Perhaps it is because they tap into something primal within us, a fear of the unknown, a recognition of our own mortality. Or maybe it is the unsettling way in which they blur the lines between the inanimate and the animate, the innocent and the sinister. Whatever the reason, one thing is certain: the legacy of haunted dolls will continue to haunt us, to send shivers down our spines, and to remind us that sometimes the things that should bring us comfort can be the most terrifying of all. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling content.